We've spoken about how great the frog stand is as a beginner calisthenics skill, as well as a good stepping stone on the road to leading to beginner hand balancing. We've even entertained the frog stand as one of the best calisthenics skills to pursue generally. But a common problem that people come up with when trying to learn the frog stand is pain in the arms when the knees are placed on them. So today we're going to discuss how we can fix this issue so that you can get the most out of the frog stand skill. How you doing, Cali Crowd? Welcome back to the channel where we make calisthenics simple, even if it's not easy. Jumping straight into today's topic, if you are experiencing pain where your knees meet your arms when you frog stand, this is not something you should just simply live with. And today we're going to discuss two fixes for this. One that is relatively straightforward and should allow you to see the results straight after implementing it. And the second one is a little bit more long-term and one that you might need a little bit more time to see the benefits from. But let's start off with a quick win, and it is to do with hip position. When we frog stand, we want to form a straight line with our hands, elbows, and hips. This is not just done for the aesthetic, but it is far more efficient. And actually, if you're experiencing pain in your arms, your hips are likely stacked behind this line. With your hips in this position, it shifts more of your weight backwards and so puts more pressure on where your knees meet your triceps. The good news though is that this hip position problem is relatively easy to fix, and it starts with filming yourself. Film yourself doing a frog stand and take a look at if your hips are in line with your hands and elbows. If you find you need to shift your hips forward but you're not so comfortable to do that yet, place pillows under your head, allowing your head to lightly touch them until you get used to that sensation, and progress by decreasing your reliance on the pillows. You'll find that this goes a long way to removing the feeling of pain on the back of your arms because you're shifting more of your weight towards the front of your body, which is also actually a far more efficient way for you to hold this position. The more long-term fix that we spoke about is to build our overhead pushing strength. So you've recorded yourself and your hip position is decent, but you're still experiencing pain in the arms. What's going on? Well, the problem may actually be more to do with your hands, and specifically how much you're pushing down into the ground with them. This may be a little bit counterintuitive to think about, so humor me for a second with this example. If you got into a deep squat and you place your elbows on your quads, this is essentially an inverted frog stand position. A crude comparison, but bear with me. If we then squat, whatever weight is over our elbows and therefore on our quads goes away because they are now not touching. This is the same with our frog stand, but the problem is pressing out from a frog stand isn't nearly as simple as squatting. So what do we do? Well, first of all, we don't need to completely remove our knees from our arms in the frog stand to stop feeling pain. We just need to build up our pushing strength so that more of our weight can be supported by actively pushing down with the hands and not just by passively resting back on the knees. We can build this overhead pushing strength in many ways, but one of the best and more specific ways that we can do this in the frog stand is through pike push-ups. I swear you guys are going to think this whole channel exists just to promote pike push-ups given the amount of videos we have that cover them, but they are just that good of an exercise. That being said, I'm conscious that there are many people that actually struggle with the pike push-up exercise as well. So check out my tutorial and the various manageable progressions that allow you to achieve the pike push-up and the subsequent strength that it unlocks. But that's it, guys. I know a lot of you have been struggling with pain in the arms for the frog stand. I get a lot of questions on it. I really want to know what you're struggling with. Let me know down in the comment section below. I answer all the questions that I see down there. Let's get a conversation going, crowd. And guys, I will see you in the next one.